Welcome back to the CNBC-TV18 special. I'm in conversation with Mr. Bhaskar Bhat. Speaking specifically about your watches division, you've been working on an aggressive strategy to revive the business over the last couple of months as well. As we speak at this point in time, what are the kind of strategies that you're now going to follow as far as the watches business is concerned?
Several recrafting strategies are in place already in the business. One of them is smartening up our products, which means introducing smart into a larger number. We've just launched the women's smartwatch, and men's smartwatches were anyway introduced a couple of years back. The other is, to really rejuvenate brand Fastrack from how it was to where it ought to go. There is a lot of potential in brand Fastrack, and we've also seen a lot of traction online. Online today, from 2% a few years back to, it's grown to 10% of the total business. So overall, the watch business having defined itself as watches and accessories and not just for timekeeping, is well on its way to good growth rates thanks to the multiple brand approach, retail and now e-commerce. All this is beginning to play, and we did a fair amount of cost cutting in that business.
So in terms of cost cutting, how much has the rationalization been so far?
We have plucked the low hanging fruit. Now we have to climb the tree a little further. Well, I think about the cost base. On a cost base, reducing it by 15%, I'm talking about the total fixed costs, is a definite possibility, and that's how we are working.
And by when would you look at doing this?
By middle of next year, we should be able to get that.
But to what extent or how large in terms of revenues could the watch business contribute to the overall pie by 2025?
It will still be in this ballpark, I believe. It will still be in the 25% ballpark, because the jewelry business is very large.
One business that you're very excited about is the eyewear division, and you've been focusing a lot on growing the pie. I know it's a very small portion of your overall business, it's about 3% of your overall revenues. What is the potential of scaling up that business as we speak? By 2025, do you expect it to be at least 10 to 15% of overall revenue?
It ought to be, and that is how, because the need for eye vision correction is very large in India.
Do you think the growth will really come from? Will there be more diversification and more products available in the market? What will really drive that growth?
No, I think we have enough product. Of course, expansion can always occur, but today between watches, jewelry, eyewear, bags, belts, wallets, we are exploring other opportunities.
If you could highlight some of those.
We are exploring, well, perfumes is one. We've gotten into perfumes. We are looking at women's ethnic wear.
We have launched the Titan.
Well, we have launched a retail store. We are still conducting the market research.
E-commerce is another big part of your overall strategy. Omni-channel is what a lot of companies have been focusing on at this point in time. If you look at the overall business as far as Titan is concerned, how large is e-commerce as a part of the business, and what is the scalability that you expect through that and CaratLane?
If we take CaratLane also into account, then it's still way below 10%. But in watches it is 10%. And if you add CaratLane, but you add jewelry as well, it's less than 5%.
So we could expect it to scale up to about at least 10% by 2025, or more than that?
10%, yes. Not more than that, not in these categories.
While we look at the several businesses that you all are looking at growing, of course, that would require investments as well. If you look at a medium to long-term sort of investment roadmap, by 2025, how much would Titan be investing to grow these businesses going forward?
No, our investment is mostly in capex, which is again a lot of it is in retail and IT capex, not so much manufacturing capex. It will be reasonable, 200 crores a year roughly. In fact, 150 to 200 crores a year is what we will invest.
All right, on that note, many thanks for joining us today. It's really been a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you so much, Mr. Bhat.
Thank you.
With that, it's a wrap on this very special show. Many thanks for watching.